All right, on our way to Phoenix, rest area, stop. And my kid's trading in his bike, so he's coming with us. And there she is, trailered up and on her way to Phoenix. Close to the Arizona border right now, but we'll be putting more footage as we go. But hopefully when we get over there, that's the last you're gonna see of those guys. So we're gonna have shock therapy perform their magic. All right, finally after a long drive and early morning, we have arrived. And there she is. Got already a lot of people here waiting to have work done. So we'll go in and check it in. That's the last time you're gonna see it with those stock. Man, they look busy. Go ahead, just shoot some footage inside here on the shock therapy door. Okay, YouTube, there it goes. We're still at Shock Therapy in Phoenix. They just finished it, and we now have the complete shock work done, the new spring kit. And guys, let me tell you, it even looks like it's sitting higher. It is gonna be awesome. I'll piece together this video. I know I'm just shooting stuff right now, but I'll piece this video together and put something up for you guys. I'm super excited. Thanks for all the comments, guys. I can't wait to try this. Those of you that recommended this for me as well, big thumbs up. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Wow, looks amazing. All right, well, we're gonna load this up and head back to New Mexico. All right, so we got back late last night, or should I say early this morning, about 1. But we're gonna take it out a little later this morning and give her a whirl. Definitely already see the difference in clearance. It's back. The stance is just way different, and it's very obvious. So I'm excited, but it was a long drive. Road trip, it was a total of 927 miles we did, so it was interesting. But real quick, had them save the springs, so kind of give you an idea. Let me get these out here. So I just kind of set them up here. But so for those of you that don't really know, when you buy Shock Therapy's kit, let me just set these here. So you can see the stock ones come with these 2 springs. It has the upper and the lower. So one of the things that the manufacturers do whenever they put a UTV on the market, they have to pass a government test. And the way they pass that is you have to drive the unit down a solid surface such as a road or something like that, and I believe it's 20 miles an hour or 25, something like that. I'll look it up. But you have to be at 20 miles an hour, if I'm not mistaken, and you have to cut the wheel abruptly all the way to one direction. And if any of the tires lift up, it's a rollover test. If any tires come off the ground, you basically fail. So what that does, they put this spring in here, this particular small one, and they put it in this upper portion right here, and it's putting downward pressure on the tire. So what happens if any one of these tires lift off the ground, you have this spring putting downward pressure to keep the tire on the ground. Now what that does is it passes the test, because when you turn that wheel, it forces the tire down so the tire doesn't lift off the ground. Government signs off on it. The UTV passes rollover test. That's fantastic for the test. But it's what it does for the ride is just totally ruin it. Now it has a great ride. I'm not saying it's a horrible ride, but it's not the way springs should be set up to function at their best and at 100%. And their springs, guys, I don't know if you can see this with the light, but their springs are guaranteed for life. All springs will settle, but this is a much higher quality steel than the stock. They will settle once, and that is it. And you readjust it, and you will never have spring sag ever again. So I'm pretty excited. I can't wait to get it out here and see how it's affected the suspension behavior. But I'm stoked, and I'll shoot some footage out there and piece this video together, hopefully, and put it up for you guys as soon as I can. Anyway, onward. So I told you guys I'd cover the before and after. I've already put the before video up after we had the KRX done at Shock Therapy there in Phoenix, which was the purpose of our trip. First of all, I'd like to shout out to all the new subscribers and all the support. Please be sure to subscribe, hit the like button below. Doesn't cost you anything. It helps me tremendously, guys. But yeah, some of the trail areas out here. But going back to the KRX, and we have our little helper sitting under there today. He is the little wiener dog. He's our expert. So as you can see, I have my clearance back. Even though I'm sitting kind of at an angle here, I don't know if you can see that on camera, the clearance is huge now. It's even harder to get in the vehicle. But I have one word to describe the suspension, and that is awesome. It is like day and night. So we come in here and take a look at the spring package. They removed, of course, the stock springs, did the internal shock work, and they tune these to your vehicle specific needs based on weight, accessories, passenger weight, what you're carrying in the ice chest, things of that nature. So it looks super cool with the Shock Therapy guy on there. But basically, it feels like you're on air almost. It's hard to describe. The popping sound is gone that we had with the stock suspension whenever the two springs would collide under pressure and kind of hit that spacer in between. That's totally gone. You don't hear that popping at all. It is just smooth, smooth, smooth. One of the things I noticed particularly was the feedback in the steering wheel. I mean, when you're in the cornering and you're hitting these bumps, you'd feel a lot of feedback coming into the steering wheel. There's almost none. So that's virtually gone away. And I tried that in 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive modes. So the feedback on it is almost disappeared. So really, really impressed with that. Big shout out to Steve and the guys at Shock Therapy for hooking us up and taking care of our machine. They are super, super busy, guys. So if you want to get your machine done, I know a lot of the parts are available on the website. Some aren't. If you want them to do the work, you guys have to set the appointment months in advance. I mean, they are doing an average of 9 to 10 cars a day. And when we were there was a ton of people dropping off to have their machines done. And I can understand why. The moment we got it out here, we were able to do some riding all day yesterday. And I was thoroughly impressed. This is the terrain, as you guys know. Thick rock, like this stuff, jagged, step downs, things of that nature, lava flows, sand, all this good stuff in southern New Mexico. It just eats it up. I mean, it is like day and night. You guys have neck problems, back problems. I don't care what machine you own. You have this done, they're going to go away, guys. It is crazy, crazy insane. Is it cheap? No. It's not, but you get what you pay for. And I think it was really worth the investment. So there is another look at it. It's way different than the stock springs, and these guys are guaranteed for life. So they're going to settle one time, and then you have to make a minor adjustment, and that's it. You're done. The only time you'd have to adjust it in the future is if you add weight or accessories to the vehicle. So if you're having the work done or putting them on and you don't have a roof, or you don't have a winch, those are weighted items. You're going to have to make that adjustment. But other than the one settling and one adjustment, it's guaranteed for life. You're not going to have to do anything else. So I am thoroughly impressed. There's Mrs. Ray Horvath Productions. She don't like the camera. She's got her Kawasaki shirt on though. Oh yeah. But she's out here. We're taking advantage of the cool morning. I really happy with what they did. Thanks a lot, Steve, for explaining everything and helping us get this taken care of. It was a 900 and basically 30-mile round trip for us, but it was well worth it, guys. I am thoroughly impressed. They have them for basically any car you're looking for. They have them for the Polaris, the Can-Ms, KRX, the Talon, Yamaha. They do kits for pretty much anyone, and they're suspension specialists. These guys tune cars out at Baja and Glamis. I mean, they just do them all over the place, and I can understand why. They have got it down to a science. So anyway, guys, I told you I would put up the after. If you have any comments or questions, please drop them in the comments below, or as some of you have been doing, shoot me an email. I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. But if you're thinking about having this done, I'll drop a link down to Shock Therapy at the bottom of the video down here in the description, and I'll also drop a link to their website down there as well, so you guys can check it out for yourself. But thoroughly impressed. Their little shot guy's cool. I think he's funny. I even give you this neat little keychain. Worth mentioning. We got some great shirts and hoodies from them as well. So when you're out there, pick up some of their merch, their pens, really cool stuff, and they're all really helpful, guys. It was really good experience. So we're gonna move on. Again, please like, subscribe, share the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope everybody has a great weekend.